Hi there, this is Dan with CleanGuru. Do you ever feel like it's harder than ever to find places willing to let you bid on their cleaning? And even if you do, you end up having to compete with more cleaning outfits than ever before, who'll do just about anything to get the job. And then, whether or not anybody will admit to it, the only thing that seems to matter is price. Does that sound about right? Well, if it does, I can understand why you'd feel that way. But I'd ask you to hang on for just a minute, because this is the most important video that I've ever made, and in just a second I'll tell you why. By the way, not being able to find good leads and having to deal with those low-balling outfits are the two most common complaints that we hear from hundreds of independent cleaning business owners that we talk to. So you're definitely not alone. It's tough out there. And here's why. It really boils down to two things. First, the old stuff. You know, the things that janitorial business owners used to do to get jobs. Well, it never really worked great, but lately that stopped working completely. Second, when that old stuff stopped working, well, cleaning business owners were frankly pretty shook up and scared, so they desperately began to cut their prices. And how did that turn out? Right, not so good. You with me so far? So today, if a janitorial contractor does land a job, it's not unusual to see them having to kind of scramble around trying to find ways to cut costs or cut hours, cut anything to scratch out a profit. Sound familiar? So what's happened? What's changed? Okay, here it is. Here's what most cleaning companies' marketing has always looked like. And by the way, it still does. The janitorial business would just hand out brochures or calling cards, or today maybe have a website with their company name. It mentioned that they were bonded and insured, how long they've been in business, that they were really committed to quality, and oh yeah, their phone number. And here's the funny thing. It worked. Not great, but it worked. I know it sounds crazy, but for a long time, simply handing out brochures or having a website, maybe a day or two of painful cold calls or a little word of mouth at network meetings, and presto, you get some jobs. There was plenty of work out there to go around. So most cleaning companies got away with doing little or no real marketing. And even though it wasn't a great strategy, it worked okay. Until it didn't work okay anymore. And then lately, it stopped working completely. Yeah. So now, even the small, profitable jobs that used to kind of fall into your lap easily once in a while, if you handed out enough calling cards and brochures, well, they're gone too, right? And why? Well, for now, I'll just quickly say something you already know, that the old way of getting cleaning business is flat out dead. And you and I both know what happened, don't we? When the economy went to pot and the low-balling outfits rushed in like a pack of wolves to steal away as many accounts as they could by offering ridiculously cheap prices to building owners and property managers who were desperate to cut cost, well, the result? Accounts were lost, budgets were cut, and with fewer hours available to clean, buildings started getting dirtier. So here we are now. Money is tighter than ever. And the low-hanging fruit, yeah, those nice jobs that were at least somewhat easy to get to, well, they're all gone too. You see, here's the thing. You're not struggling because you're lazy, but because your marketing messages are lazy. You're not struggling because you're not dependable, but because your marketing and your selling and your profit strategies aren't dependable. And you're not struggling because you don't clean well, but because your marketing doesn't work well. Does that make sense? So if that's the problem, what can you do to fix it now? Okay, let me ask you a question. Who do you think is the best person to teach you to get a fast-growing, profitable, and fun-to-run cleaning business in today's new economy? Well, of course, someone who's already done it. That's right, someone who has built a fast-growing, profitable, and fun-to-run janitorial business, and not 30 years ago, but lately. Well, I've done it, along with my business partner, Tony, of course. I can show you how we did it and how you can do it too. You see, when we were really struggling, just about ready to pack it in, thinking we'd never get out of the hole that we were in, we suddenly made a critical discovery that changed everything. First, we traveled to out-of-the-way places to attend seminars and workshops and training sessions to learn what worked and what didn't when it came to attracting and landing new jobs. Not from cleaning industry old-timers, but from today's marketing experts. It was there that we began to discover the magnetic ways to attract new customers. and ones who were not obsessed with just getting the lowest price. So we devoured countless books and CDs and DVDs from direct response marketing pros like Kennedy and Nicholas, Caldini, Carlton and Collier, just to name a few, and then we experimented until we learned how to adapt what they taught to the janitorial business. And we didn't stop until we got it right. That was the turning point for us. We knew how to grow quickly and profitably again. And I gotta say that it felt great, really, to feel in control of that again. You deserve to feel that way too, and you can. Now, many of you know Tony and my story, so I won't tell it here other than to say that, we basically took what was a small, floundering, kind of a mess of a janitorial business, and we grew it into a profitable cleaning machine, doing over $2 million a year. And we made really good money along the way. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. It's just important to say, because you know as well as I do, that you can't spend sales only profits, and you deserve to be rewarded for the work that you do. Does that make sense? Now let's be clear. We didn't just repair our old marketing. No, we replaced it, because just doing more of the same old stuff just doesn't cut it anymore. Now hopefully you already know me a little bit from the short weekly tips that I share, and that's been great. But frankly, the new video training series is designed to go so much further, this time actually pulling the curtains back the rest of the way, letting me be your personal business coach, revealing everything you need to know to get from where you are to where you want to be. Okay, so let's get to it. Would you like to know what we did to get customers to call us and ask us to bid on their buildings? I hope so. And if you're really ready to make a change, I'd like to invite you to join me in an exciting new video coaching series we're calling CleanSuccess. Now, when you join, you'll receive your own private access code to our exclusive online site, where you'll be able to view a brand new coaching video as it's released each week. Now, these videos will not be available to the general public. They won't be sent out as emails, seen on YouTube, or be able to be viewed by anybody other than CleanSuccess members. Instead, they'll be exclusively released each week and then stored in what amounts to a virtual online video vault that only your private code gives you access to. Again, only members will be able to view them, and they can't be copied. But as a member, you'll be able to watch each new coaching video as soon as it's released and go back to review any earlier video anytime. By the way, the CleanSuccess video series is going to start off with a bang. We're going to reveal our own blueprint. That's right, CleanGuru's 7 master principles. These are the small handful of critical steps or keys that we use to turn around our own cleaning business. And in each of the first 7 weeks, I'm going to keep revealing one more of the master principles until you have all 7. Now here's just a taste of what you'll get. Master principle number 3, never chase, beg for, or buy business. Where rather than desperately chasing after business, you'll learn how easy it can be to get building owners to raise their hand and ask for you. Master principle number 5, the Las Vegas lock-in, where you'll see how you can lock in your profits the way the Las Vegas casinos do, up front, in advance. You know, casinos don't gamble with profitability, and neither should you. I'll show you how you don't have to ever again. Master principle number 7, noticeable beats invisible. This strategy is really a big one, where you'll learn how to move from being invisible and taken for granted to noticed and appreciated. Okay, that gives you an idea. Does that sound like something you'd like to know more about? Great, I hope so, because that's how important the information in this new video series is going to be. If you get what I'm talking about, terrific, you get it, and we're on our way. If you don't, well, you don't. Good luck and God bless. I hope to see you soon, but we just can't wait any longer to get this information out. Now is the time to find and use a new, radically different strategy to grow your cleaning business quickly and profitably. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's get this out of the way now too. Can I guarantee you'll get the very same results we did, be wildly successful, and have piles of extra money to burn? You and I both know the answer is no. I can't guarantee how you'll do. But think about this. Most people won't take a minute to sign up. Many others won't take the time to watch the short, fast-paced videos. and still others won't put into place the tips clearly described step by step in the videos. But that's where the opportunity is. What if you do? Okay, here's what I can guarantee you. Number one, I'll share with you exactly what we did and how we did it, the very best marketing, selling, and profit secrets we discovered, explained as clearly as I can, step by step. Number two, not only are you free to cancel at any time, but if you're not convinced these CleanSuccess coaching videos aren't everything that I said and more, just let me know anytime in the first 30 days, and I'd be more than happy to give you your money back with no questions asked. Okay, does that sound fair? Great. So now, price. Now, we were originally going to set the price at $75 a month, realizing that that's a common minimum monthly profit per job for many cleaning companies. And if the new strategies allow a member to get and keep one, that's right, even one new client, well, then the profit from that one account could cover the fee each month. But realizing the tough economic times that we're in and how hard it's been for many of the independent cleaning businesses, we decided to lower the monthly price to just $69, and then we lowered it down to just $59 to make it within the reach of as many people as possible. So that's it then. Tony and I are anxious to begin sending you these amazing videos as soon as you sign up. Would you like to stop the endless pain and constant struggle of not knowing how you're going to get new profitable cleaning jobs this month, next month, let alone next year? Would you like to stop having to work all night only to have to turn around and worry all day how you're even going to make it the way things are going? And would you like to be able to relax? I mean, really relax and enjoy more time with your family and friends because you finally learned how to beat the low-balling outfits without having to cut your prices. If so, click on the Sign Up Now button below to learn the new way to find and land and keep profitable cleaning jobs in today's new economy. Please don't wait. Take a minute right now to sign up and start getting your hands on these new marketing and selling and profit strategies to make this year your best year ever. Thanks, and I can't wait to get started.